this all over the web and I thought this is a great idea. Since one of my resolutions is to get more fit and healthy, I thought, why not share some of my favorite foods with you guys? So let's get right into the video.
Alright, to make this berry smoothie, you're just going to need a few ingredients. So first off, you're going to need some frozen fruits. So I have this berry mix here. Then you're going to need a banana, some honey, and of course some milk. So first off, what you're going to do is you're going to pour the mixture of the berries into the cup that you have, but halfway, so half a cup. Then you're going to add the entire banana, just cutting it up and pushing it down there. And then for the milk, you're going to cover it about halfway where you're covering most of the berries. Then you're going to add some honey if you like. Honey is per taste, you don't have to put it in, but if you're going to put honey, about a teaspoon of honey, it will be perfect. Then I'm just going to close the lid and just put it on this handy little blender and just blend it to the preferred consistency that you like. I like having it a bit thick, but a little bit watery so I can like pick it up with a straw. And that's what it looks like. And of course, I messed up and spilled it all over there. Oops. So what I did is I just topped it up with some raspberries. I love raspberries. It's nice and sweet in the morning, so I like having a little pop color there as well. And I add a little straw because gotta like a straw, man. Next is this chicken salad. It's super, super filling. So here's an overview of all the ingredients you're gonna need. These are just some of the ingredients that I like having, like cherry tomatoes, some zucchini, some avocados, and some bell peppers. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some leaves, and you can use whatever type of leaves you like. You can use like those packaged ones, you can get these type of greens. So all I'm going to do is take about 4, wash them, and just cut them up really thinly and put it in the bowl. So after I'm done with cutting up my lettuce, I just grab my handy little zucchini there, cut it in half, and I'm just slicing it really small and thin just to add a little bit of crunch into my salad. And then I'm going to grab some of my bell peppers, red, orange, yellow, whatever peppers you like. I know some people don't like some peppers, so add whatever you like. I like all of them, so I'm going to add all. I'm just going to cut it up, take out the seeds, and just make them into long strips, and then place them into my bowl. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. So next I'm going to add some celeries. I love celery because it has that little crunch in it, and I like having those little potato chip thingies into my salad, but this will stop my cravings for that, and it's super healthy. And of course we cannot forget adding some cherry tomatoes. So all I have is about 6 or 7 cherry tomatoes. It's about a cup worth of cherry tomatoes. I'm going to slice them right in the half, or if you want to quarter them, whatever you like, you can do what you like. So I like having a little half so I can just have that little crunch and juice in my mouth when I eat my salad. And next we're going to get is some chickpeas. So not a lot of you guys like chickpeas, I get it. So if you don't like chickpeas, you can put it in. If you don't, take it out. You can add some beans. I didn't have any. But next I'm going to have avocado. I'm obsessed with avocado, and it's just so good when you have it with the chicken. So I'm going to spoon it out and just slice it up kind of thick. I like having little like big chunks of avocado. If you don't, you can add it thinly. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. So after I put that in the bowl, I had the chicken marinate last night. I had this chipotle southwest sauce. I put some garlic and I put some lime juice to marinate the chicken. And I have this George Foreman grill that I have. I love it. I've had it for years now. So I put the chicken on there and just let it cook on both sides for about 5 to 6 minutes. The light will go off when it's ready. So make sure don't forget to spray it or else it will stick on the grill. And I'm going to let it cool on the cutting board for a bit, and then I'm going to chop it up and put it on my salad. And if you don't have a grill like that, you can always just pan and grill it if you like. And those are the chickpeas, and I'm just going to put it all together into the bowl. Yummy! So for the dressing sauce, I added some honey dressing. It's one of my favorites. I like balsamic better, but here I'm just like eyeballing it, but it's equivalent to about half a cup of dressing sauce. It's super, super yummy and amazing. So lately, a lot of people have been getting really bored with water, so I tried this new way of infusing my water with fruits, and I'm kind of obsessed now, and I can't drink water by itself. So here I have one of my favorites of infusing my water. It's just some fruit, so I got some strawberries, washed them up, spice them up, and just put it in the huge oversized water ball that I have. Added some raspberries and added some blueberries into the water. And trust me guys, when you try this, you will never go back to boring old water. So is it just me that when I add my water into my mixture of the fruits, it kind of looks like a lava lamp? Just me? So there you go, it's a simple way of infusing your water and adding some flavor.
Alrighty, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you liked. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Comment down below what you want to see next time. If you want to see more food videos, let me know because I had so much fun shooting a video. If you want to see more snacks, some lunch and dinner ideas, let me know. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Bye!